I go back and forth because I'm like,
it's gonna be a good day on this big old boat. Oh, you just got a thump. Looks like a bite. Oh,
Babe,
yeah, you watch it.
tap them on too.
Yeah, we're bumping bottom.
There's a couple of spots that come out.
Ah, man, that gets you excited when it gives you a thump like that. Yeah, like 15 seconds, here it comes. Any second now. Pick it up and reel. Pick it up. Get it up, get it up, get it up.
Do it. You do it.
Lift it up.
Go ahead.
Touch the reel if it can't. Don't be hard on him. Is he moving?
Get a line.
Is it snagged or is he coming toward you? He's coming toward you. It's a big fish, dude. He's almost on the surface, I think. He looks like he's up high, so you're good. Just don't leave your rod bent.
Leave your rod bent.
Yeah, he's on the surface. You've already won. The fight's over.
Won, so don't let it break off his hand.
Yeah, the fight's over. He's on surface. He's small and he's foul hooked. You can see that fish on the surface. It might be legal though. He was putting up a fight like he was big, but it might have been the lure diving in the current.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he's tiny. I don't know why he looks so big when he hit it. Is that? Oh, he's getting a little bit bigger. He might be 24. He's getting bigger now, ain't he?
Yeah, he might.
That's illegal, dude. That's a 26.
It's legal.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
How long did it take us trolling? Alright, let's get one on video, guys. Went straight over it. Oh, fish on.
Wait.
Start cranking, start cranking.
I'm gonna let you do it. Go
Crank, that's another big one. That's another keeper fish.
babe. Crank it.
It's another keeper. He just popped off. Yeah, he did. He just popped off.
You sure?
I saw the fish come off. Come on, fish.
Where's the bump at? Oh, there's the bump.
Hit bottom. Giant fish too. I wouldn't say he's little. Don't let that line go slack when you reel down. Keep that line tight.
Reel, babe. Reel. Go up.
He's got him. You see what I mean about catching random ones out here? This is the same thing that happened to us last time. We're in the middle of nowhere and we hook a fish.
Like a live bottom.
Yeah, they're just scattered out here. He's up high. I could see him almost on top. That means it's a small one. He's spinning in circles. Yeah, he's floating. The baby. He's not a keep.
You didn't have the same.
What's funny is they feel smaller than the plug. The plug fights harder.
That's true.
No, it's tiny.
No, you don't.
Golly, that doesn't have an appetite, didn't it?
He's not even 20 inches.
Baby dog.
He had an appetite, didn't he? He's gonna take a bite of that.
He's like, holy cow, that thing, I thought it was just my buddy. What the heck? I was trying to be friends with him. That's a tiny gripper, that big old plug. That thing. That thing. That's another good one. He's heavy, isn't he?
Yeah. I'm gonna reel that up.
Yeah, can you reel?
He's not taking any drag, so it's definitely a fish.
Are you able to reel that other one in for him? Is he that big? Well, it's not the bottom. No, slow it down. Do we have our third keeper?
I hope so.
I think it is.
Big heavy fish. That's the fish we marked on the scan.
I hope so.
Right after the mound.
That's a big sucker.
We show the girly technique in the rod holder. Gotta show that.
We'll crawl.
Look at him. Can you get the net? Can you get the net?
Where's the net?
It's a monster. What is this net? How does this even count?
Net, babe.
It's a grouper getter.
A grouper getter. Come on, little guy, get in the net. Woo!
That might be the biggest of the day.
Yeah, that's a big one.
I don't know if he's bigger than yours.
He's a good size. Start reeling. Crank it.
Leave it there. Leave it
Crank him.
there.
He's on there.
More drag.
Get him up. Don't let him dive.
So,
You can't stop reeling. Get that fish up.
I can't believe I cut myself.
Did he fall off?
Maybe.
Looks like it fell off.
I think so.
Unless he's tiny.
Oh, he's on her. He's on
He's
her.
a little baby gag. That's a baby.
Who said it's a baby?
Keep her, ain't it? Close to it, right?
What kind of net is this?
I don't know.
The fish don't even fit in it.
In other words,
What type of fish like that?
Watch your toes. That's such a big rod, you just can't tell.
I thought my clicker was on.
No, that's a fish, dude. You got a big, that's actually a huge grouper. Is he taking line?
I'm reeling now.
Oh, it looked like it was taking some line.
Oh,
it-
we're kind of giving back and forth, actually.
That's a huge gag, dude. That's a 30-incher. That's way bigger than the last one. I've never caught a small grouper on this spot, so I'm pretty sure that's a 30 plus. He's got some weight to him.
Yeah, he's taking line.
Yeah, you got a 20-pound grouper, dude. You better do not let him dive. You sure you're not snagged right now? He's coming toward us. Hey, are you losing line?
Yeah.
Put your thumb on it. I want to just see it. Any head shake? Don't
Caught.
grab it. Somebody got a big boy? That's a good one, isn't it?
Might be close to keeping too.
Damn, you got a serious leader on this sucker. That ain't a keeper.
come on, baby.
Decent little bite.
Yeah.
Can you get off? He's barely hooked. I don't know how he didn't fall off.
Yeah, this is for mutton and cheese.
Used to that deep water fishing.
Okay.
That's a tiny one.
Little baby.
With a 10-foot leader.
Real number.
Nice. Little tiny gopher. Well, these are the fun size small ones that you catch on the bottom. Then you catch the big ones trolling.
Little babies.
You want to try this pole?
Sure.
It's a little challenging with the jig head because it's so light. Somebody's learning how to grouper fish over here.
Well, he's a little bigger.
Gonna have to go to a smaller rod so you guys feel me eat it.
Maybe, what, 20, 21?
Getting close. Not much of a fight on that rod. You need to go to a spinning rod. It's actually more fun.
They look bigger in the water.
It's a decent size one. That's a fun size right there. It's a good warm-up fish. Once you start getting them feeding like that, then you go to a... Probably should make this leader half size. It'd be easier to work with. But it's kind of nice with that strong current, probably.
Pushing, put the weight down there, and I just hold it right off the bottom, like a couple inches, and then so I can still feel it. Got it?
Oh, it's a little
A
baby.
snapper. Now that's a great sign.
That's a little baby.
Yeah, but this is great. That means there's more life here than just grouper. Now when I set you up on a smaller rod with lighter tackle, you catch a bigger one of these. That's what I'm trying to set you up on this rod.
In concept, I do.
Yeah, that rod's a lot easier to feel everything. You should be able to feel when it hits the bottom of that rod. So kind of look at your line, open the bail, and just watch it. Kind of just stare at your line. See how it's still going down? Going down. Oh, it just hit bottom.
Okay.
You already have a fish on. Hook him. It's already gone. See how that's quick. Down. I think our fish are just starting to bite right now, so that's a good sign. You followed somebody's shrimp in. That's probably what stole half your shrimp.
Twist it around the end.
Yeah. Beat up some pinfish, throw them back out there. Whoop, barely made it. So it's because the knot is like that. So you kind of just got to fling it out and get the knot out.
Oh, got it.
And put a long leader on it. Use them big old rods, you can't even tell how big he is. A tiny one. A little grouper. I'm going big pork. What? That was a keeper.
Is she upset? She's upset.
I really feel like those rods take the fun out of it. Do that setup.
I'd be trying to get meat.
Do that setup on a spinning rod and they actually have fun when they eat it. I feel like you can't even tell when one eats it or nothing. So it's like a broomstick. It seemed like you just lost another big one though. Definitely a lot of fish down there. I'm getting a lot of bites on the shrimp. Alright, I need to stop goofing off, I guess.
Is that a grunt?
It's a porgy, that's what I got on. No, nothing wants the porgy, so I haven't gotten a bite on the porgy. Oh. I thought I just had a whack. I think I hit a rock.
Yeah, do that one.
Attract the fish. What I like about the threadfin is it falls apart down there and creates its own chum slick. Little scales fall off it. Get him up, get him up, get him up. Don't let him in the rock.
Why would it go?
Hang on up here. There you go, lift him up. Get him out of the rock. I think you got him. Don't let him in the rock. Is he off the bottom? I hope he's off the bottom.
No.
Start lifting. Get him up. Reel down. Alright, you won. He's coming up. See what's nice about this spot? There's a lot of good fish down there. Oh, that's a grouper. Nice grouper on that little pole.
Come on.
That's the fun size. You got his rod too.
Which one?
He ate both of them?
He's got a hook in the side of him.
He ate both of them. Got greedy.
Isn't it crazy how small he is?
Aw,
How hard that.
I was sitting here thinking, now when I can reel the other one. And that's the fun part. I mean, clearly I'm not real good at it. I need practice. Hold it up higher.
No, like your right hand, put it on the cork. Right there.
Right here. Okay, gotcha.
Alright, we got some groupers here. That's a good sign. That's a bigger fish.
Probably close. Close.
He needs people helping him because he got his 10-foot leader.
We've caught how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 babies?
There's probably a whole pile of them on this spot. That's the average fish on this spot. I can't even get my pinfish down there. Once it passes your body, you're gonna be letting line out forever.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's never gonna stop. You gotta watch it hit bottom before it hits your body.
Jumping.
Are they getting a little bit bigger? He ate it the second it hit the bottom.
Triple tail. Look at that triple tail. See? There's a thing of seaweed right there. There's a triple tail on it.
Really?
Yeah, right there. You see that? You don't see it?
Way out there?
Right there. See, you don't see the water moving right there?
You're talking about that
Right there.
piece of grass way out
Yeah,
there.
right there. Throw a shrimp on it.
Oh, you're saying that little one right there.
Yeah,
A little,
triple tail.
little tiny one.
There's like a little piece of moss or something floating, and he's hanging out by it. Seaweeder.
Get in the boat.
Don't be too hard. Don't be too hard. Be easy. Be easy. Let him fight it. Let him fight it. Slowly pull him out reel. Get him away from the rock before you heat on him. Now you got... Oh, don't let him back in. That's a giant. See, that's where you got feeding good. All right, I'm done with this little rod. I'm about to put a shrimp on the big pole. They're feeding on shrimp.
There you go.
But he's catching them on baby pinfish. We got him fired up now. We're about to catch a couple keepers.
But not only that, I just noticed there's just little tricks of the trade. You know what I mean? Like getting exactly in the right direction or just...
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're showing little fish on the bottom right now, and that's all we really need to know we're close enough. And then you just got to fish it until you start getting bit. And once you start getting bit, you know it's game on. Like that. That other one was probably a 30 incher then if he was that big. 'Cause that rod doesn't bend much unless he's a big...
I was gonna say, the bend on that rod was
There
unreal.
was a notable difference.
And you're catching 20 inchers that would bend these rods all the way in the water, and you're not even feeling them on that rod.
Yeah.
But I didn't eat it. I just hooked him. I just jerked it.
Hit him right in the face. He was just trying to look at your pinfish. He didn't want to eat it.
So you're not even allowed to...
I wasn't ready for him. Are you gonna fight one of these?
Me?
Yeah. Well, get ready. They seem to be biting pretty good.
Look!
Tiny. Nothing ever wants that damn porky.
Like, ew, it tastes like crap.
Real! Real!
I'm real!
Real! It's a big one.
Okay, if somebody would like to try to help me reel, since I'm...
That was the... Hey, hang on tight. Look at the huge shark.
Oh, yes.
Is that a cobia or
It's a shark.
Sure.
That's a big shark. That's a 6-7 foot reef shark.
Feel it.
All right, so when you feel that, you got to reel down as fast as you can.
I think it's a cobia, Jesse.
Should I do something?
Reel. Get him. Fell off.
I thought I was really fast for that time.
We gotta let them eat it too. So, well, sometimes you,
Let 'em eat it.
when a bigger bait, I'm just walking on rods. Oh, you definitely ate it.
Do you take a bite out of it?
So sometimes with the bigger baits, you slowly reel until you feel them go down, and then you pull back.
Got it. Okay.
But you don't want to yank the rod. If you yank the rod, that's when it hits the edge of a rock and snaps it.
Okay.
So it's like a happy medium of being firm but still being easy on them. Right here on the bottom.
To a rock.
I think you are getting eaten. Reel? A little bit? Yep, get him, get him. A little rod. A red grouper.
Oh, really? Keeper?
Nope,
What are they gonna be?
20.
He's a baby. They taste any different? Red green?
Not really.
They say scamp's really good. I've never had one.
That's a real deep water grouper. We just can't seem to get a keeper. That's the problem with this spot, is there's piles of small ones. And then we lose the two big ones.
Here, babe, I just want to get a picture with you, though. Like with the thing.
Now you actually caught a fish today and not just one?
One, because people won't believe you were catching them. We just couldn't keep them.
Probably got 20. I don't know. 15,
20.
10, 15. Somewhere in there.
We've probably thrown back, what, 2? We've probably thrown back 10.
Probably personally myself throwing back at least 5.
That's true.
I feel like we've caught 10 on this spot. A lot of little ones here.
That one was a keeper, for sure.
That's what usually happens. Usually we get 2 or 3 in the box trolling, and then you get 1 the rest of the day bottom fishing trying to get a bigger one, but there's just so many small ones to weed through.
The big ones are so big, I mean, they
It's hard to
just
stop them.
Exactly, they get you right in the structure so fast, whereas when you're trolling, you're just pulling them out of there.
Eating the shrimp.
They are, that's what they did Monday, like 3 of them.
Yeah, they're not very big grouper, but they're fun on these little rods. There's just a whole estuary of little ones down there. That's just how you bend hooks. I hate doing
We
that.
know they're out here.
I always do it by hand because you use the hooks. They're such a powerful little fish.
Big little tail.
And they're all muscle.
Nothing wants to pull
Look how